Good morning, beauty fam. Welcome back to Miki Car Beauty. I'm Miki Carrico, and on my channel, I love to talk about luxury skincare, luxury beauty, independent makeup. And today I am having an interesting morning. I did not get much sleep this morning, and I'm kind of disheveled, but this is like real talk. I'm not as polished as I usually am or other YouTubers, but I thought I'd just come on because this is one of the few times I actually have to film. Like a lot of us people who do content creation on YouTube, we're usually have other full-time jobs and we do this on the side. It's early morning and I could not go back to sleep. I got up at, I want to say 4:35 this morning. So I went ahead and like brushed my teeth, did my skincare because it makes me feel better. Right now I actually have my Good Molecules caffeine energizing hydro gel patches. And something I always make sure to do, no matter if I'm having a bad day or I don't feel well or I just wake up with a blahs, is I always do my skincare routine in addition to brushing my teeth, because it's one of the few things that actually makes me feel like a human again, and it's about taking care of myself. So I did my skincare routine, and let me show you what I ended up doing. I apologize in advance if this video seems all over the place, because this is just real talk. I'm feeling all over the place. End of the year for me is always really busy for me at work. On top of that, in a good way, I am actually getting out of town. So it is the first vacation my family and I are taking out of state since COVID started. It's been 3 years, y'all. It's been 3 years and I have no shame about it. We are going to Hawaii and I am so looking forward to being on a plane at this time next week. So by the time maybe this gets edited, I might be in Hawaii. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But I'm usually really crazy busy at the year end at work. And I'm going like I'm just so grateful. We are going for over 2 weeks, and it was something that I was like, okay, why don't we go for a week? That's in our budget. And my partner was like, we haven't been on a vacation in 3 years. And then they're like, why don't we go for a little bit over 2 weeks? And that just floored me, because I'm usually the one that's pushing for vacation and longer periods of time. And they were like, let's go for 2 weeks. We deserve it. So I'm so feeling so grateful. I just want to be on the plane. I have actually never been to Hawaii, and that's actually really uncommon for someone who lives on the West Coast. Between time, having a kid, being career couple, and just life happens. I actually caregive up also my 2 elderly parents. It's a very Filipino thing we do. They live very close to me. My mother has dementia and my father is in a wheelchair. So my life is very full. And so this beauty channel is something that this is going to be very chatty. This video is going to be very chatty. You're going to know a little bit more about me because I'm having a very off day already since I got up at 4:30 this morning. I think I know what happened is that I did not get exercise yesterday, and I was literally watching Yadi's video, and I'll link her video below. Love Yadi, love you, girl. She actually helped inspire me to get in gear at starting a YouTube channel, and she's just, I love Yadi. She was encouraged by her mother who passed away to start a YouTube channel. And I was asking her at the beginning, I'm like, her and Aileen Merch Beauty from Aileen and Yadi, I was like, how do you start? Like, what do you do? And those two women, I just want to show some love to them. They are smaller content creators and women I was watching on YouTube, chiming in with her about her video of how to stay healthy in the winter blues. And I try to exercise at least every day, and 30 minutes a day I try to like fast walk to get my heartbeat, and then get like 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day if I can, because I have a somewhat broken Apple Watch. It's just the cover that broke 2 days later after I got it. Anyway, it protected the watch, but it broke 2 days after I got it. So I did not get to exercise yesterday, and I think that's why I woke up early, because I think my body was just like, when I don't get my energy out, my body and my mind start to race. I'm just built that way. I'm like the person who dreams a lot and thinks about things at night. And so that's why exercise is really important for me. It doesn't help. Also, I live near a park, and in the morning they're doing construction like really early. Like, even though they start construction, I want to say 7 o'clock, the cruise staff, like they're on site. They're on site like 5:36, like hanging out. So they're parking in my neighborhood. And it's not anything cool for construction they're doing for the park. It's like sewer pipes that they're putting in. Anyway, these guys have been here like every single day except for, no, they've been here on Sundays. They've been here single day, very early. I appreciate that the work they're doing, and I like my sleep, and I don't like that they're here early because I am not a morning person. Okay, so back to what I did this morning. I work with a Sisley SA. I had mentioned her name before, it's Justine, and I get a lot of Sisley products. So they often have me in for facials, which I love. I usually buy something. Usually what they're trying to show me is like a new product. I haven't been in a very long time because I've been getting Hydra facials. And so right now I have my skincare, it's bare face. I just have these eye patches. And you can see here, and this is just me up and close and personal, you're gonna see like my real skin. So I have discoloration. This all here on my cheek, that is rosacea right here and here. And I have broken capillaries, and you can see it right here. And what made that worse usually is spicy food, me strenuous exercising. Like I'm really hot, like heat does not, like really, really hot weather does not, I don't do well with. Usually it's really what damaged my skin is the sun. So I am going to Hawaii, and I will be slathering my face and body and wearing the Asian 80-year-old hat covering my entire face. Like I have two huge hats that go out and cover up a lot. So I ended up using this Sisley Enzymatic exfoliating enzyme mask. And there's enough, a little bit goes a long way. I put probably a dime size in my hand, and I just did a 1-to-1 ratio. And I think there's enough for like 3 in here. And they had sent me like 3 of these sample packs, the enzyme cleanser. You know who's done a full review of this is Aborn Blushing, a new YouTuber, and I'll put her link below. Brittany, she's fabulous. She does luxury makeup, and I'm sending her love. Just a lot of our smaller content creators, just want to support them. And they did a fuller review of this. What I'm just kind of cautious about is just kind of watching, like, it might be a little bit too irritating for my face because usually I'm not this red, but also I just didn't get enough sleep. So we'll see. I don't want to put it in my hand to show you, but it's basically a fine powder. I've also tried the Good Molecules Enzyme Exfoliating Mask, as some of you are aware of. It's the same kind of concept. It's like a powder and you put it in your hand and you mix it with water. That one was too granular and I didn't like it. It started to cake at the bottom, but the granules did not dissolve, and that really bothered me because I can't have like that much friction on my face since I have such sensitive cheeks. But this is finely milled. It all dissolved. I'll be letting you know. I'll do like a wear test on these since I have probably a total of 9 uses out of these. But thanks to the Sisley SA who gave that to me. So the other thing I wanted to say is this is like the lazy girl's face mask. Like, you know how face masks usually say you have to sit there for 5 minutes and relax. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I can usually do that on the weekends, but like today I was like, I have less than an hour to film and I'm tired. Let's just try this. And it literally says leave on for 1 minute maximum. So you can't leave this on too much because it will probably might do damage to your face. I would say, like, I took that off and it was like baby butt smooth, and I don't want it to be too much, but my makeup or my skincare routine after that I put on went on really well. So I'm testing it out. So far so good, and I'll do an update on that. I have my Good Molecules on today. So the rest of the video is going to be maybe unboxing, maybe a use of some of the Black Friday things that I picked up. My lips are dry, and the first thing I usually do is if I have like lip balm lying around, I usually will put it on, but I don't have anything like in reach. So I'm just gonna put this this Suqqu lip moisturizing balm I have. It's like a tinted balm, but more. It's like my lips with a berry sheen to it. And it's nourishing. I love this formula. It's not like the most impactful, but there are days like in the summer, I'm just like, I just need moisturizer, anything with like a tint. This is what I've been grabbing. I have maybe 2 of these. So this is the Suqqu one in the color 11. So it's kind of like this plummy brown color. Okay, so that's just to hydrate my lips. This morning, I was rifling through my Christmas decorations. If some of you followed me last year in the holiday season, I had a Christmas tree back here. Actually, I was filming over there. I had a Christmas tree. I cannot find it. I have no idea. We do not have that big of a house. It is fairly small, and I'm a little embarrassed. Like, our footprint of our house is like very modest, and usually our house is very organized. I cannot find this thing. It is like 1.5 feet tall. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. We have bins organized by season. So like we have an orange bin for like for Halloween, a red like a red gold one for Tet Lunar New Year, since we're Asian, we celebrate that. And then we have like 5 or 6, yeah, 5 or 6 red with green top buckets for Christmas. And I looked through all of them and I can't find the dang tree. So it was my beauty Christmas tree, and I'm like been rifling through the stuff. That happened this morning. The Black Friday things, because it's flanking me right now. So a lot of you are doing Black Friday hauls. And I'm gonna take a drink of one of the things I picked up during Black Friday. So I am a huge fan, non-affiliate link, of Clevr brands. So Clevr, and I'll put the link below. I love this matcha super latte, and all you do have to do is just add water. Okay, I used to be a total coffee snob. I live in the Seattle area. My partner is totally a coffee snob. They have this like intricate, like analog coffee thing. Coffee is their thing. One of the things that I've been trying to do is cut like bad things out of my life. So I had read, I had known that green tea and matcha is really beneficial. So I tried getting straight matcha from different sources. It's just too bitter. Moreover, it's just not practical for me. Again, I told you, like, I'm always like looking for the most efficient thing, because I'm like a working parent and caregiver to my elderly parents, and I work outside of the home. So I'm like looking for always for like the best quality things that are actually pretty quick. So this matcha super latte, you just add water. It has probiotics, adaptogens, and superfoods. This is gluten-free and vegan. So I actually have a vegan plus meat diet. Don't judge. It's actually based on my health needs. I used to be vegan and vegetarian. I tried veganism for a while, but I can't process beans. I just, my body, and I was basically starting to starve myself and nutrition wise. So I tried vegetarianism for a while. That didn't work for me because I don't do dairy. So dairy makes me really, really ill, and I can't do eggs. So I have a very particular diet. It's like vegan plus like some light meat, mostly fish and chicken. So it's gluten-free and vegan, 1,000 milligrams of adaptogens, heat-resistant probiotics, and it has about 40 milligrams of caffeine. So much less than what I was drinking. Like two plus years ago, I was like drinking a double shot espresso every day, and I was not sleeping. I was completely wired. And look at me now. It's like 5 in the morning now, and I'm like pretty like awake already. I did not need any more like that caffeine in my life. I'm trying to reduce things. No refined sugar, and it's thoughtfully resourced. Thoughtfully sourced. It's organic matcha, shea grown. Super creamer is actually oat milk and coconut cream. I don't know if those are allergens for you, but just highlighting that. The adaptogens are ashwagandha, which is supposed to be good for, I think, for thyroid health and cortisol health and like relaxation. Reishi, which I think is a mushroom, and lion's mane. I forget what that's for. But anyway, I have been using this. I have a frother, but you can certainly stir it, but I like my things frothed, and I just kind of throw in a little bit of rice milk in it. In the summer, I've actually iced this as well. Anyway, I love this so much. They had a discount during Black Friday. You can also get a subscription service, so that I think this whole bag, I think, makes like 17 servings. Oh, this is 1 month, I think, of servings. I'll put the size below. They come in a smaller bag, but during Black Friday, they had a sale. So I ended up getting like 2 of these. I'm going to, since I'm traveling, I'm going to bring 1 of these. I just thought I'd show you. I've been drinking this for over a year. I've tried their other products. They have things like chai. They have a thing for evening routine. Yeah, check out Clevr. They're kind of like, I think they're a women-owned brand based in, Santa Barbara, California. And the allergens are in here are tree nuts, and then coconut cream or oat, if you have those allergens. Okay, just thought I'd show that because I'm very particular about my diet, which some of you have geeked out on as beauty friends about, like lifestyle and health. Yeah, I try for a vegan dietary lifestyle. It's hard, but I try. So I think it's funny that I picked this up from Black Friday and I'm still figuring it out. And maybe some of you can help me out because some of you are YouTube content creators. I ended up picking this up on sale. I ended up getting a Sony digital camera ZV-1, and it does take pictures, which is why I justified it, because I'm going on a vacation. I'm going to take pictures. But moreover, this has been marketed as a vlogging camera. I'm hoping I can actually do content creation with this camera and switch. I've been using my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is fantastic for all these videos. The hitch with that is that it takes up a lot of memory in my phone. So, and a lot of my like photos is just pictures of me and selfies of my makeup and pictures of flat lays and then content. And I kind of don't want my beauty channel content to be mixed with my personal stuff anymore. If anything, this phone is not even personal anymore. It's all for Frankie4 Beauty. So I really wanted to separate the content, and I got this on sale. This was on sale for Black Friday. I think it's usually $800. I think I got it for like around $600. But friends, I'm having to look up how to use this. This is not as idiot proof as an iPhone. I'm just gonna say it. Like, again, I'm not a Luddite. I love technology, but there's a learning curve with this. So I'm gonna sit with it. There's a return policy up till January 15th. If I don't like this product, I'm gonna take it with me. I'm gonna try to vlog with it. I thought I was gonna be able to pick this up and start like doing content creation for y'all on my new fancy camera. It's 4K. So what I notice is that like I'm doing a lot of content creation and I want to do some quality filming for you. Like when I show you products, like I show you things up front, it doesn't necessarily autofocus correctly. Moreover, I just want to separate the content. So anyway, I got this ZV-1. When I looked up how to like reviews of ZV-1, most of the content creation I've seen of this were people who are like ads and sponsors. No shade to that, but I'm just going to give you a real talk of whether this is going to work for the average person. The average person that like, I grew up with analog photos and photo taking. However, this is like all new terrain for me. Like it does have this front facing camera. It's pretty small, which I guess I like, but you know, if you're a content creator and don't use your phone for filming, let me know what equipment you use. Or if you've heard of the ZV-1 or if you used it, any hot tips on this. But let me know what you think of this. I will play around with this for a month or at least till January 15th. If I like it, I'm going to keep it. If not, it's going back and I got to figure out my filming setup. But yeah, I mean, it's what I found is that with cameras, they say you can only, a lot of these DSLR type cameras or DSLR cameras, what I'm seeing is that you can only, I don't know if this is true, saying you can only film up to 10 minutes of content, which is confusing to me because a lot of you film in higher def with fancier cameras. Anyway, this is marketed as a vlogging camera and it has like over 2 hours of video content creation. Got that for a Black Friday haul. The jury's out yet. I don't know if this is any good because I'm still learning how to use it. Okay, so someone I work with came in this summer with shoes that were the cutest. And I was like, where did you get those? And she said, oh, they're Frankie4s. And she's like, you haven't heard of them? I'm like, no, because I'm really, you know, I just like to ask. If I see things, then I'll ask. And if people are willing, they'll share. So I guess Frankie4 is an Australian brand. They're more sustainable. And this is what the box looks like. Frankie4 Footwear. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just stuff I bought. So I'm just sharing it with you. The package is all sustainable. It's like a really weighty box. And this is the type of box, like it's not like a regular shoe box. This is the kind of box I'm going to keep and store things in because I'll show you why. It's US, Australian, and New Zealand sizes. And this is why I ended up getting it. It's like high quality shoes, leather. And moreover, I'm at this age where I'm not wearing fancy heels, but if I wear fancy shoes, I need them to be comfortable. But I don't want them to look like they're my mother's, who's a grandma. So it's podiatrist founded. Saving souls is their motto. So podiatrists came up with this design, and I'm going to show you. So I got a pair of these shoes in brown, and I'll show you. They're beautiful. Like they're downstairs. I don't want to get them, but I'll put up a picture of B-roll here. They are these beautiful brown, like cognac color, And when I got them, they were even more beautiful. Like the website did not show how much more beautiful the detail was. They are cognac, and there's almost like, when you see in the light, there's a sheen of almost gold underlay in it, but not in a gaudy way. It's beautiful. Could only use the brown for certain outfits, and I was like, I need a black pair. So I ended up, these were on sale like 40% off. I ended up getting these. So this is what the packaging looks like. So it's a box within a box. It's super weighty. So that's the cover. And then it comes in this. So this is where the key is. This is what sold me. Not only the quality. These are spendy shoes. So when they had 40% off, I was like, I'm getting 2 pairs. Since they're podiatrist founded, they actually include soles, Soul Saver Pack. So the secret to tailored fit lies in our simple to use Soul Saver Pack. Whether your feet are narrow, wide, or in between, this clever pack will piece together your perfect fit. It's all in the bag. I ended up getting these cute black boots, okay? They're all leather, super high quality. So it's got a zip. They're like ankle booties, which I love. They're easy for me. They're dressy. I'm a person that commutes, so I'm on the go. There is a bit of traction here, but this is, yeah, there's some traction here. I live in Seattle, the Seattle area, so it's rainy here a lot, so I need to make sure there's like some grip on this. So there's definitely grip on this, and this is probably like an inch and a half, inch and a half heel. I want to say it's not too high. I don't do high heels anymore. I am a size 9.5. My feet are very wide. So for my wide feet beauties, these will work for you. I usually get a 10 sometimes if shoes are too narrow, but then you end up having it too long. My 9.5 is my true fit, and these are wonderful. So the sole is removable, okay? So this is the one it comes with. So this is the regular fit. So the standard fit, we're the full-length Frankie Soul Hero footbed. This is a standard fit. However, if you are a narrow, so it has these extras in here, a pair, okay? It comes with these. Okay, so it says narrow fit. Feeling a bit loose, no problem. Place a 4-foot cushion under the full-length Frankie4 Soul Hero footbed. So if your foot is narrow, you want to put that under the corresponding one underneath, and it helps with you having a narrow footbed, meaning the shoe's too loose, so you need some more like something else to make it more snug. So you add that underneath. And if your feet are too wide, which is my case, feeling a bit snug, swap the full-length Frankie4 Soul Hero footbed with the half-length Frankie4 Soul Hero footbed. Okay, so if your foot is too narrow, take that out and then replace it with this. It's like a half footbed, right? So you end up taking that out and putting that in. And I found like sometimes my feet swell, so like towards the end of the day, I might have to take this out and just put this in. But so far, it's been wide enough. Like these shoes, plus they're leather, they've been having enough give. So these go in seamlessly, no problem, and I'm ready to go. And this is the shoe. It has like a little bit of embellishment in the back. If you don't like that, some people don't like those things, but it's like, it's usually covered by my pants anyway, but it's, even if you're wearing leggings, it's so subtle, I don't think you can notice it. And it's just got, the logo is very, very inconspicuous, which I like. Some brands are just so ostentatious with their logos that I don't like it, because I don't want to be a walking advertisement. So the 4 for Frankie4 is just there. So I think it's a really lovely brand. I want really good quality, and if it lasts, I will buy a couple of the same color, or I'll buy the same style in a different color. So these come in black, I want to say like gray, like a light gray, and then that kind of cognac brown, which, so when spring rolls around, I might get the lighter ones. Last thing I got from Frankie4 Footwear are these cute sneakers. These are the white rose gold lizard embossed Jackie 3s. Yeah, these are the white rose gold lizard embossed sneakers, Jackie 3 in 9.5. And look how cute these are. Let me put that up. Look how cute these are. So I wanted white sneakers for a while. I ended up getting a pair of like Nike Airs, and they were just so hot and fluffy because they're retro, and they made my feet look monstrous. They were not cute, but these, okay, again, I have wide feet, so it's hard to find like cute, daintier looking shoes that don't look like massive club feet. Come with 2 pairs of laces. One is like the traditional white, right? The traditional white And then they come with ones with that are rose gold lace. So cute. They have this rose gold trim and a little detail here. These are all leather, and this is the tread. This is the logo. Again, really not ostentatious, very subtle. And I decided, since these were on sale, to get them now because then I'll be ready for summer. But moreover, I'm going to be in Hawaii, so I'm taking these to Hawaii with me. So, and I'm gonna probably switch out to the pink laces, so because they look really, really cute. So that's my Frankie4 purchases, 40% off. You might want to follow them on Instagram, but then sign up for their emails, and then they'll tell you if they're having a sale. So I ended up getting stuff from Victoria Beckham Beauty. And this is like my second order from her. Wishing you and your loved ones a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. Thanks, Victoria. And I love the packaging. Again, she's about sustainability, her and her spouse. So this stuff I love. It's like one of those things tactile. You actually can melt this in the water. Okay, I did not get as much as I thought I would, which is good. I held back. So it comes with this cute little pouch. I don't know what you guys use this for. Let me know. I only got 3 products. I've been wanting these 3 things. I've been wanting this lid luster for the longest time, the mink color. And I have the color Tea Rose, which I just posted on Instagram. It's more of like a purpley color. And I heard mink is the best one. And I think I have a dupe of mink already, and that's why I didn't buy it. But every time I see people use it, I'm like, it's just so pretty. And then I ended up getting the eyeliner Satin Kajal, the in Cocoa, which is like her most popular one, I think. I actually have Bordeaux, and then I wanted to get Bordeaux or Cocoa first, but it was sold out at the time. So what's great is that you have the liner on one end and the smudger on the other. These are really very, like, I think these are really for smudging and creating in your eye. The downside, at least in my experience, is that I have such oily lids. I have to be careful that it doesn't migrate here, and I have hooded lids. Do you see that? So sometimes that, because this is so oily, it can migrate. So what I have to do is smudge it out, or just use it and then maybe use powder to tamp it down so there's no migration. I don't ever use this on the lower lid because then I end up getting raccoon eyes. But I got this, the mink and the cocoa, because those two should go together. And then I ended up getting the refill for the bronzing brick. I love the bronzing brick by Victoria Beckham. I have it in 03, but I noticed this summer as I was getting more tan that it was really hard to show up. So I ended up getting 04. Let me grab 03 so you can all see the difference. And this is the refill. Like, I didn't need to get another case. I think that's just kind of, anyway, she's more about sustainability and not, like, these are all refillable. I love the case, but it was more money, so I don't need 2 of them. So this is 03 and this is 04. So you can see this is definitely warmer. This shows up on my skin, but I have to go through like 2 or 3 passes. This, I feel like this is gonna be good for, this is almost my skin tone. So we'll see. The last thing I have today, and it's not the last order, I have like 2 more orders coming in. I have one from Space NK and another, I did make an order from Pat McGrath, but that's going to be ordered. That's going to come in when I'm from out of town, and it's going to be coming into my brother's house. Uoma Beauty, Uoma, Uoma Beauty is a beauty brand I've been wanting to try more of. And it was one of those things where I think I kind of listed down the 2 beauty brands I wanted to try more of, which was Uoma Beauty and then a Japanese brand. Japanese brands are really hard to get here. But the Black Friday sale had Uoma Beauty 40% off. So this is all that I got, and those are the goodies. Some of you might have seen that I did a review of Salute to the Sun, and I think you might have seen that I love this palette. It is actually made in Italy. I love this palette, but what happened, I got this at Nordstrom, and the red shade shattered and it got all over. Okay, thank good, because I knew it had shattered because it was like all red here. So I returned it and I was like, okay, I'll just order it later, and I just kind of forgot about it. Luckily, this was on sale, Beauty Fam. Look at this beautiful packaging. It was on sale to around $13. And this is like, the quality of this is really nice. It's made in Italy, these eyeshadows. I love the packaging. Look at that. And it opens up like this. It doesn't have a mirror, you know, but I feel like this is a nice independent or indie brand. I mean, you can buy it at I think Nordstrom. So I don't know how independent it is anymore, but I love this brand because it's owned by a Black woman. And just like Milk Cosmetics, like these colors always work for me. Milk Cosmetics, I've never had a palette that failed me. Uoma, like all of these look glorious on me. And if you're deeper than me, these, I've seen them, the promo photos, they look beautiful. I love this blue. You all know I'm a sucker for blue. And these shimmer shades are so fun. And again, these are made in Italy, so the color, the quality of here is like really, it's quite good. So I got it on sale for $13 and I'm happy about that because I was going to replace that anyway. I wanted to finish the set and I wanted to get the blue eyeliner because I love blue. And it comes in this beautiful packaging, again, salute to the sun, like these hieroglyphics here. Look how pretty that is. Nefertiti Cool Liner. Lovely. This is salute to the sun. Nice. So I can see what color it is. That's one of my biggest pet peeves of like when I'm looking at my liners, I can never tell what color I'm grabbing. So I love that. Can you tell? Like I can't tell what colors. And they usually put like one like little band. I mean, Gucci's better than the others, but like, come on, Sisley. These are, yeah, I mean, maybe I just need a smaller cup, but it's hard to find the colors in these, but I love it when they put the color at the tip. It's a roll up, which I appreciate. Does it have a sharpener? It does. It has a sharpener at the end. It's roll up. Let's do a swatch. Lovely. Yeah, that's definitely tan skin friendly. I love it. I'm going to do a look. I saw on TikTok, she did a look with blue and this eyeliner. Looked beautiful on her skin tone and her brown eyes. I loved it. I also picked up the Black Magic lipstick. So I've been impressed with this lipstick formula. It is a bit too soft. So it's like one of those things like Lisa Eldridge. Like sometimes some people experience breakage, but the lipstick's so good that you kind of deal with it. I know we should expect more, but when I find a color story and the quality, I'm just a sucker for that too. Look at this packaging. Black Magic Uoma Beauty Hypnotic Impact High Shine Lipstick. I love it. Reminds me of like the Day Glow stuff from fashion from the 80s and hip hop culture. I love it. Look at that. Oh, this is the packaging. Black Magic. And this is the color I got. So pretty. So it looks purple. It's got this sheen on here. This is why I'm not wanting, like it's not focusing. There we go. Yeah, so you get a little bit of that gold sheen, but it's not like ostentatious. And I think I remember this is like a berry pink color, how it translates. But I'll do a video on that. And double take. Oh yes, the double take. I sculpt and strobe stick. And I got the color Honey Honey. So it's kind of like a contour bronzer highlighter, double end stick. This is, what is this? This is the highlighter. Yeah, it's very subtle. That's nice. It's like a light gold champagne for my skin tone. And this is the, what is this? The highlighter? Oh, it says it's cruelty-free, vegan, and talc-free. Okay, paraben-free, D3, D4, D5 free. Okay, so here's the sculpt part. Ooh, that's really deep. Okay, that can work for me. I'm excited. I ended up getting 2 palettes, and this is Make It Black, Black Magic Freedom palette. Yes, love it. And then, so this is made in Italy. So, you know, it's most eyeshadow of good quality is made in Italy. And I don't think this is vegan or cruelty-free because it would say so. Okay, just that other product. Okay, so it comes in this, like this. Oh, I like it. That's the packaging. And opens like that, although that's upside down. Here we go. Here we go. Comes with a mirror. It says freedom up here. Freedom, noun. 1, ability to act without constraint. To be free is to not only cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that enhances the lives of others. Oh, I love it. Okay, so it comes with this mirror, comes with like affirmations of freedom, comes with this cover and these colors. Beautiful. There's a shift in this one. X, it's a gold and pink, and this has a green pink shift. This is teal green. This looks like a regular shimmer, silver shimmer, and these are the mattes. And love it. This is what I noticed about like the Salute to the Sun palette. Obviously it's a Black women owned company, and these are going to show up. Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves is like when shadows don't show up on me. So that'll be a nice brow highlight. Beautiful. Look at that. neutral taupey color. Ooh, so pretty. Who those are the last two ones, the first and the last one. So those are the shimmer shades. Beautiful. You know I'm living for that green. Been wanting this one for a while. Royal Heritage. Also made in Italy. This is not vegan. It has carmine in it. Uoma Black Magic color palette. Black Magic. Love it. Look at that art. Gold embellishment here. And that's what the palette looks like. Uoma Beauty. It comes with a mirror. And again, it has with a little bit Royal Heritage. Nice size mirror. So you can see. And I lightly swatched it because I'm going to go into the other ones. And so what I'm going to do is, since I wiped some stuff off, I try to do this right before I put my makeup on. I use the Chanel Hydra Marco Gel Yeux under my eyes. I try to do this before makeup application because my eye makeup just goes on just so much better. I'm going to grab my Suqqu Beauty. I love this foundation. Some people don't like this mechanism, but you know what? Yeah, some people just don't like it because it's kind of like... At its best, it's a cool mechanism. At its worst, it reminds me of I'm gonna say a ketchup dispenser. I am using the shade 7 currently, and their shade match range is just not that great. Like in terms of trying to figure out what shade you are, it doesn't go like 1 to whatever number, like deepest to latest. It's kind of all over the place. And the only way I found my shade match is that I'm close shade match twinsies with Alicia Archer, and she did a full review of this makeup, and I think she had 2 or 3 shades. Okay, so that's, yeah, shade 7. And then I'm grabbing a Sony G base brush. At first I didn't like this brush for foundation. I was like, this is such a weird brush. It's like a fan, but I've actually grown to really like it because it gets in the crevices. Okay, you notice I didn't put any primer down. Quite frankly, I'm in a hurry. It's a very skin-like foundation. It doesn't cover up blemishes. So this is like, if you want a no makeup look, this is kind of like the foundation for you. Or if you are blessed with perfect skin, like you're gonna really like this because it doesn't even feel like foundation. It's almost like a tint. Okay, so since you obviously saw that I had some blemishes, I'm actually going to go in with a second layer. Yeah, I can see why people do not like this mechanism because you can't see when you're running out. And that could bother some people. And because I have rosacea, I do tend to put more makeup on my cheek area, as you're seeing. And that's just me covering up my stuff. What's nice about it, it's very skin-like. This foundation does not well into my pores. And that's usually my tell of an excellent foundation. Like if it starts, like my pores on my nose are huge. And if it starts to well in there, like potholes, that's usually too cakey and too much of a foundation for me. And that does not happen with this foundation. That's why it's like so beautiful. Okay, I don't know why I'm looking at this. That's good. Need to take this off. ASMR moment. Okay. Oh, that's better. I was like looking through a foggy glass. Okay, so that's 2 pumps. And you can see it's like not super cakey, which is nice. And I think I might just put a smidgen more on my cheek areas because you can see, okay, I can see why people just like, you have to shake it. And I think there's like a gravity mechanism and it just has to well down there before it comes out. Okay, so I'm just putting it again, and actually might use my fingers. Yeah, that's better for that area because of my rosacea. Okay, great. So that's the Suqqu liquid foundation in the shade 7. Love this packaging. Well, I love the aesthetics. I don't know about the mechanism. It's okay. I tolerate it. My Sisley eye concealer, because I feel like, because I didn't get much sleep last night, I need this. And sometimes I like to use it on the applicator, but sometimes I just like to put it on my finger, because sometimes I feel like I have more control that way. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit for a moment. Okay, that helps a little bit. I have the studio lights on pretty bright. Pat McGrath yellow powder. My actual true color is the medium, so I'm just kind of going into that. This is supposed to be under eye, but I've actually used this all over my face, and it's been quite lovely. I kind of wish she made this bigger. Okay, don't mind this. This is actually, it says cupping. Some of you know what cupping is? In Asia, they do, it's part of acupuncture. I get cupping done and I was having some neck pain. So my acupuncturist, my doctor, my left rib has been pulling. So she worked on that. She's a miracle worker. I love her. Going into the shade Suqqu, this one here. I'm using my Rougher 15 brush. And don't mind this eye. I've been having issues with this eye. Like, it's, the patchiness is like not indicative of the shadow. It's just, this has always been my problem eye. Like, it's never smooth no matter how much I prime it. Okay, so I'm going into another brush because I just want to be a little bit softer because it's daytime and I want a softer look. I'm going into this Dahomey brush or shade. This is like the peachy pink shade. Just to lay that down. This is like the pillow talk for brown and black girls. This is what I feel like this palette is. Because that Charlotte Tilbury palette, pillow talk, was not for us. Okay, so I used two shades of Refer 02 brush into this, just tapping it. That's pretty. Oh gosh, I'm so glad I got this. I was like, I read some reviews. They were like, no, it's kind of has kickback in it. I'm like, you know what? Most independent brands do. Even high-end luxury. I'm going into Ashanti just to deepen. It's like that plum brown color that a lot of Pat McGrath palettes use. And I'm grabbing, it was a Wayne Goss 20 brush, which are really great. They're small for hooded lids. I love it. Just like detail work, just to smoke out that outer V. Let me grab Psyche from Chanel. On my top with Gucci. That bottom was MAC Giga Black. For those of you blessed with long eyelashes that curl. So jealous. I have straight Asian eyelashes, so I have to curl them usually, but I just don't have the time today. So I'm just grabbing the mascara and hopefully it adds some zhuzh. Gonna put more of this Suqqu balm on. Rosy beige Gucci. Which has been on my top shelf for a while. Add some color, and I can actually pass, well, I might have some residual bronzer on this because this is my bronzer brush. And that's a quick hack too. I know some of you too, like, I might not have time for bronzer, but I'm just going to use whatever's on there from before. And thanks for joining me, Beauty Fam. I hope that was a fun Black Friday haul, quick makeup look with Uoma Beauty. That's the final look, really pretty, and I'll do more detailed review of the other products. And as always, take good care of yourself, Beauty Fan. If you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing and following my content, and follow me over on Instagram at Miki Car Beauty. As always, please be very kind to yourself. and others and just be you. Bye, beauty fam. Until the next video, take good care. Bye. Happy holidays.